Welcome to the Pulp Film Lab, where we screen the awesome and awesomely bad films that you should know about. I'm joined, as always, in studio with my co-host, Alex Knight.
Hello, my name is Alex Knight. Today we're going to be joined with a very special guest from the Albuquerque filmmaking community, our good friend Aaron Hendren from Egg Murders Productions. He'll be here talking about his work, as well as the film we're about to watch, which, Lauren, is called
Glen or Glenda. Now, this film was directed by Ed Wood, starring Ed Wood, but he had a pseudonym. It's terrible, but it's wonderful because it is, in fact, so terrible. We're going to be watching it tonight. It features Bela Lugosi when he was already kind of washed up, but it's great that he's back making an appearance as the scientist in this film. And I don't know the purpose of his being in the film, but it's good that he's there. It's an appeal to have some mercy on these poor transvestites that are just trying to get out and live their lives in the world. Very bizarre, very good, very bad. Let's watch it.
My goodness, what an awkward situation. Lauren?
We have in the studio with us Aaron Hendren of Egg Murders Productions, and we'll be talking to you in just a minute when we come back from the commercial break.
The film Independence Day shot in which New Mexico location? White Sands, the VLA, Roswell, or Meteor Crater? Answer next.
Commercials are fun, but what's more fun is talking to Lauren.
Hi. In studio with us today is our guest from Egg Murders Productions and a dear friend of ours, Aaron Hendren.
Hello. Yay.
Applause, applause, applause.
What's up, guys? You guys look fantastic.
Thanks, you do too.
Thank you. I took a shower.
It shows.
And yeah, this gets my hair real pretty. So I've got my pretty hair on for you guys today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So what we like to do on this show is bring on our pals in the community that like to make really super neat movies.
Yeah.
And you picked Glen and Glenda for this show.
I did. I think a lot of independent filmmakers have a soft spot in their heart for Ed Wood. I think when you go to make a movie, you think like, if I can get these 12 things in order, like I can make this movie. And usually you get 10. So it's like, where do those other 2 get sacrificed? And Ed Wood, the master of sacrificing and getting it done. So absolutely, there's like a bit of silliness to him, but you know, also a bit of genuine regard. Like, good for you, pal.
Yeah, like the acting is pretty corny, but you know, he put a lot of heart into it.
A lot of heart, yeah. And a lot of Angora sweaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glen really cares about those sweaters.
He likes those sweaters.
Loves those sweaters.
Yeah.
And apparently Ed Wood in real life was a cross-dresser.
Oh yeah.
And this was his little appeal for his people.
Yeah. And good for him. I can think of a better spokesman, but you know, for the time and place, sure.
They just needed someone.
You need someone.
Someone had to do it.
Yeah.
So what have you most recently been working on in your life?
I'm always working on a ton of projects. Just finished helping my pal Jason Witter out with his movie, Pizza Girl Massacre. And I am in the continual process of trying to make an animated feature, which is really involved and taking a long time. I'll be psyched if it's done by 2016.
But animated in the way like Waking Life was animated. You're shooting real film and then animating over the film.
Yes, it's shooting footage and then going through a ton of ton of software, and the end result actually is technically what they call animated, because I'm like moving backgrounds and like moving things in post and giving it kind of like a comic booky look. I think we're gonna see some of it.
Yeah, we have a clip.
Could we see some?
Absolutely. This clip kind of, it's not done, but it's gonna give you a little taste of like the style, what I'm going for, everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's roll that clip.
Do you have any bags?
She was judging me. This woman who was in her 60s but wished she was 17. Her skin was made of donkey hide and spray tanned orange. Her eyebrows were drawn on with a child's marker. Her hair was the color of peroxide and roots. She smoked little skinny cigarettes. And either her plastic surgeon had a fantastic sense of humor, or she was deathly afraid of drowning. Just the one. I would have brought more things, but I didn't know I was going to be staying. When I got here, I just fell in love with the place. She smoked her little cigarettes and looked at me like I was lying. Because I was lying. Her name was Candace Armstrong, but everybody called her Candy.
It's $150 a week. No loud music. And no overnight guests. I don't want a bunch of girls hanging around here.
That sounds perfect.
Do you need help with your bag?
Oh, I can manage.
That movie looks crazy.
It is crazy, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And every time I mention it to people, they say, I can't wait until this is done. Dude, I cannot wait until this is done.
You're like, you're telling me.
That scene of us sitting at the table talking is just like hours and hours and days and weeks of my life. And, you know, I took that time and it's like, I want to see these guys having a conversation.
Well, and like the animation looks pretty fun already. It's
It
just
is fun.
funny because the old lady is played by the beautiful young actress, the lovely Rachel Shapiro, who is not in her 60s.
She's not. She's in a tricky dual role. So she's playing a younger woman as well as an older woman, which with all of the actors in this movie, no one is going to have pores, so everyone's going to look about the same age. But she brings it out with her physical,
voice acting.
Yeah, and her voice.
Where'd you get that kitty clock?
That is a series of pictures that I put together, and it's technically animated. The little
does
tail
not
of-
exist.
It does not exist.
Wow.
And it has a very fancy necklace on.
I noticed.
Yeah.
I didn't notice the kitty's necklace.
I noticed.
The devil is in the details.
It absolutely is.
Oh
yeah.
boy. Well, when we're going to go back and join some more of Glen or Glenda, and a little later in our program, you will love to see a little piece called Indie Insight with Dirk Norris. Let's go back. Woo, that
Ooh,
was racy.
Very exciting. Like all good men, Glenn finally got that Angora sweater he always wanted. Aaron,
Yes,
do you have any dogs?
I do. I've got a little dog. He looks like a sausage.
Aaron,
Yeah.
if you could make any film in the world with unlimited resources, but you think might be impossible to make, what would it be?
I often have movie ideas that I just throw away because of their impossibility. And it's like, I like to talk about them, but I know they're actually never going to be made. One of them is I'd like to do something like, who's the guy, the Robin Hood, like a crossover with like Robin Hood and the Three Musketeers, where just get like a couple of public domain stories and like make that work. And I would like to do that. I'm never going to.
Like an Avengers film.
Like period
Yeah,
piece?
absolutely. Yeah, but like they're from two different periods, so I'd have to.
Throw in a Count of Monte Cristo in there?
I'm not familiar with it.
Either way,
Something
put him
about
in
a
there.
Jailbreak. I like sandwiches.
Yeah, all right,
Yeah.
perfect. I like it. Lauren?
Oh, the Monte Cristo sandwiches.
Sure, either way. The sandwich, the man, the myth. Either way.
I think they cook them with eggs though. Like eggs to me,
They
that's
batter
like a,
them and fry them.
What? Right.
Yeah.
That's a breakfast food right there.
I had one yesterday. Ooh. That's why I'm wearing this suit,
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a black shirt.
so we can feel svelte. Well, Glen or Glenda is certainly a provocative film for the time and for now.
Absolutely. That's some baddie stuff.
Well, it sure seems like the film's wrapped up, but it has not.
It's not. There's more.
There's more.
Please keep tuning in. And stay tuned to this show because coming up a little later, still yet, we have Indie Insight with Dirk Norris. And we'll be right back.
The answer to the question, the film Independence Day, shot in which New Mexico location, is the VLA, aka Very Large Array.